Hi everybody, in this video I'm going to talk about a pictorial way that you can learn about counting in multiples of a number. This is very similar to the concrete way that we did it previously with the Dean's blocks, but instead of using the concrete objects today, we are going to use pictures. I'm going to use pictures that are very similar to the Dean's blocks though, because that helps build the picture in my mind. So I'm going to draw a small square for my 1, a rectangle for my 10, a larger square for my 100, and a cube to show 1000. I'm going to start from counting at 24, and I'm going to count up in groups of 7. I wonder if you can have a think about how to draw 24 on your piece of paper or whatever you're writing on. I'll give you a few seconds to have a go, and then you can see if yours is the same as mine. Let's take a look, shall we? So we need to draw 2 10s. That's 10, that's 20, and then 4 1s, and that is 24. Now let's work on adding our 7. My starting number is still 24. We haven't got more than that yet. So 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to use a different colour to add my 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And just like when we used the concrete blocks, I'm going to exchange a 10 for 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to erase those. And I'm going to draw a new 10 instead, because that's much easier to count. I'm just going to pop my 1 down there. So now I've got 10, 20, 30, and 31. So I can see my first number in my sequence is 31. Let's add another 7. See if you can guess what the next one might be before I can finish drawing it. 10, 20, 31, and then I'm going to add the 7 with the different colour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's count. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, and I've got 38. There's no 10 there that I need to change over. Let's go for another one. My start point is 38 this time. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Let's add my 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I've definitely got over 10 there. So I've got 8 there, 9, 10. So let's erase that 10. And let's count to see how many we've got in the sequence. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45. So you can see here I've got a small sequence from 24, counting in 7s up to 45 in a pictorial way. See if you can choose a number and then count in a sequence of your choice. You could try 6, 7s, 8s, or 9s, up to you. And if you can find some patterns, even better. Now let's have a go at this with a slightly larger number. This time I'm going to start with a 3-digit number, and I'm going to start with 102. And I'm going to count up in groups of 9. So I need to draw 102. I wonder if you can have a go at that before me. I'll give you 5 seconds. Okay, we said that our 100s would be larger squares and 2. 1, 2. So there I have my 102. And we're still going to draw an arrow, and this time remember we're adding 9. Either have a go along with me or watch mine and then draw it as you go along, whatever helps you the most. So before we can add on our 9, we need to draw our 102 again, and remember our 9 that we're adding is going to be in a different colour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got a funny feeling we've gone over 10 there, so let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. So I'm going to erase that like before. Going to add our 10 in, and I'm going to move that 1 so he's not lonely up there. And there we have 110, 111. Okay, let's add another 9, shall we? Okay, so now we've got 111. There's 100, 110, 111, and we're going to add a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks a bit like a 10. I'm going to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, it is. So let's change that again. For a 10. And our new number now is 120. You can see there are 100, 110, 120. Let's have one more go. And I wonder if anyone can spot a pattern in there. See if you can have a go at finding the pattern as I'm drawing. If you can't, it's fine. Maybe you can have a think about it later on. There's 120. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 129. I wonder if you can spot the pattern. If you can't, we're going to talk about that in our next video. I'll stop my sequence there though, and you can see that I've drawn from 102 up to 129 in groups of 9. Have a go again. Choose a slightly larger number and choose a different number to count up in. In our next video, we're going to look at doing this in an abstract way, which means we're going to look up at counting in multiples without drawing any pictures or without using any concrete objects. Remember though, if you found this difficult or you weren't too sure about it at the end, have another go or go back to using the Deans until you feel more comfortable.